Once upon a time, there lived a man who worked in a company with a very toxic atmosphere. The employees in that company were mean and cruel. They often tried to sabotage each other's work and spread rumors behind their backs. They complained and gossiped about each other all the time. The man was fed up with this kind of environment and wanted to change his job. But he was not sure of what to do. So one day, while going to work, he found a Buddhist monk sitting under a tree. The monk looked serene, wise, and happy. The man felt an instant need to discuss his problem with him. So he went up to the monk and said, "Sir, I am very unhappy at my workplace. I am surrounded with very toxic people. They keep on backstabbing one another. They pull each other down and spend most of their time gossiping. Sir, I do not know how to deal with such toxic people. I am thinking of quitting my job and joining somewhere else. What do you think, sir, I should do about my situation?" The monk pondered on his question for a moment and then picked up an empty glass. He filled it to the brim and said, "I can solve your problem, but for that you will have to do a task." "Anything, sir," the man said. The monk handed him the glass of water which was filled to the brim and said, "Take this glass of water and walk from here to your office. Then walk around your office 3 times, and after that bring this glass of water back to me. But remember, you cannot spill even a single drop of water from this glass, okay?" The man agreed and took the glass of water from the monk. Very carefully he began walking towards his office. He watched each and every step intently so as to not let any water spill from the glass. On reaching his office, he mindfully completed 3 rounds, and then he started walking back to where the monk was seated. He gave the glass of water back to the monk, which was still full to the brim, and he said, "Sir, I have completed your task with perfection. Now please solve my problem." The monk looked at him and gently smiled, and he said, "My friend, you have already solved your problem yourself." The man was a bit surprised and asked the monk, "Sir, I have not understood your point. Please explain it in more details." The monk then asked the man, "Well, when you were walking around the office, did you see any employee speaking badly about another employee?" "No, sir, I did not," the man said. "Then, did you hear any gossips, or did you see any employee looking at one another in a wrong way?" The monk questioned further. No, sir, I did not see or hear any of that," the man said. Then the monk smiled and said, "Therein lies your solution. You see, when you were holding the glass of water, you did not pay attention to anything else but the glass of water. You did not let anything distract you or bother you. You focused only on what was important to you and what you had control over. The same goes with our life," the monk continued. "When we are focused on our work and on our priorities, we do not have the time to see all the drama around us. We do not have the time to notice the mistakes of others or listen to gossips, politics, or negativity of others. And this is how one must live in a toxic environment. Because the fact is, you may find toxic people everywhere you go. Change of job or a change of situation does not necessarily ensure freedom from such people. Yes, you must certainly try to surround yourself with positivity, but sometimes you cannot choose the people around you. And thus, you should shift your focus to your glass of water, which is whatever is important to you, your work, your priorities, your growth, your excellence, etc. Then, the toxic people will no longer be able to bother you. and this way, you will be happy wherever you go. After listening to this advice, the man realized the error in his thinking. He thanked the monk for his wisdom and returned to his office with a very big smile. The less you respond to negative people, the more powerful your life will become. Robert E. Bain Jr. Thanks for watching. And if you find inspiration in wise words and stories, please subscribe to my channel for more. And stay simply wise.